goodness. So, I went out last night. I did not record it because I was trying to upload and edit yesterday's video. We're not really gonna... Look how cute I look. I injected my AOD this morning, kind of more on the inside of my quads. I'll show you the placement. I am headed to my gym, but the Allen location, not the one that I work at, because I'm gonna do posing. I have a posing class, and then I have to work out arms. God, my lip looks like I got punched. This weather is not good for me. A posing class, and I do it as often as I can, so it's every Saturday, and it keeps me conditioned, very, very conditioned. So that's what we're doing. But we went out last night, and my sweet husband over here broke his toe, and we went to dinner with a girlfriend of mine, met her boyfriend and his colleagues, and then we went out to Red River, which is a country bar. Totally fine. I grew up there, but I went to EDC a couple weeks ago, and I freaking loved it. And while I was there, I'm like, man, like, all these people are so nice. And it just, like, highlighted the fact that people at country concerts bars, people who drink alcohol are just not very nice. And I know that everyone at EDC or any type of EDM concert's hyped up on drugs, but you're all impaired, so just be nice. Alcohol just makes people mean. And I was reminded of that last night. Like, no one directly was, like, outwardly rude, but one instance, my girlfriend's, like, wasted. She had so much alcohol at dinner. So much. And I love that for her. And she wanted to go dancing, and her boyfriend doesn't like to dance, so, of course, she's pulling me everywhere. And I'm like, I'm here for it. Like, I would want somebody to come dance with me, so let's do it. So I'm, like, running around the dance floor with her. The Red River Cowboys here in Dallas has a circular dance floor, and I did, when I say I grew up there, guys, like, I danced there, I understood it, I still know a majority of the bartenders. So we're dancing, and I do know that there's a particular dance group that goes to Red River, and for some reason during the hip-hop version of the night, whatever you want to call it, they always congregate in, like, this circle, kind of like high school, except of, like, singular dancing and break dancing, like, they're couple dancing. And then it's cute and fun, but it's also like you take up a public dance floor. They literally, like, from one side to one side at, like, one of the little curves of this circle. And my friend is wanting to walk around and just, like, dance around this circle, this dance. And when I tell you guys there's a circle, like, there's a middle bar. So it's, like, just this, like, oh. And so she's wanting to walk around the circle dancing. And she's, like, pulling me. She's like, let's go. I'm like, okay, I'm coming. So we, like, get to this circle, and they're congregated, and they're their own circle in the circle, and they're dancing. And I see them, and I kind of, like, grab her, because I'm like, I know that they're not going to want her to go through this. But if she did go through this, like, it's a public dance floor. I don't know what to tell you. So she tried to lurch her body through this group of people, and I grab her waist, and I'm, like, holding her because I see a guy, like, look down at her, like, pissed that she wants to go through. And so I grab her, I'm like, hey babe, like, let's go around. She goes, I don't want to go around, I want to go through. And I was like, I know, but, like, you're gonna get hit. Like, they started lifting girls up. I said, I don't want you to get hit. Like, I can't. They're not gonna stop dancing. Like, they're not gonna be nice. And she goes, I don't want to go around. And I had to literally pick her up and drag her to the edge of the dance floor to get her off the dance floor to go around this group. And she was like, I don't want to go around. Why couldn't we go through? And I was like, honestly, I don't really know. I don't know. But some girl was like yelling at her while she's like trying to lurch through this group of dancers. And she goes, they're dancing. And my friend is like, okay, like I just want to walk through. And she's like, they're dancing. As if saying the same sentence over and over again was going to change the understanding of it for my friend. Until I like grabbed her and I was like, hey honey, like let's go around. And she was just like, I don't want to go around. And like the way that the girl like looked at her was like, it's almost like this group, like you become a part of this group and then you think you're better than everybody else, but this is like a public place. Like you are the only people that know your group, you know? And I know they're a group because I did that in my younger 20s. Like I was part of the side of the bar where all the dancers sat or stood or whatever. But I just kind of sat there and I was like, this is public. But y'all are not nice. If we were at a rave right now, they would be like, oh my god, yeah. Also, while we were running around the dance floor, she would like run up to people and try to like meet them and like not nice, you know. And the literallys again, they're back. My literallys are back. She kept going up. Like guys, when I tell you she was drunk, it was the cutest little drunk thing. I told my husband, I was like, I wish I would have had a GoPro on my forehead so you could catch the facial expressions, like the joy in her face. So she was like running up to like people and girls and like trying to dance with them. Granted, she's gorgeous. So if you're a hater girl, like you don't want to be friends with her. So she's running up to people trying to dance with them. And this one group kind of just like, yeah, keep walking. But they sat there just like, you know, like the high school thing, you know, just like wobbling in place like a marshmallow. I dripped on myself. But we left. And I told my husband, I was like, I am reminded why I enjoy the EDC so much. Like, I didn't have anything bad to say. I didn't run into anybody. I didn't run into anybody bad. I didn't meet anybody bad. Everybody danced together. Everybody was friendly and nice. And you didn't care how you danced, which was really refreshing considering me coming from the dance world. And I don't necessarily care how I dance anymore because I'm older and like that's not my profession. It doesn't pay my bills. We go out very, very frequently. Like it's not, or not frequently. We go out very, very randomly. Last night was a random day that my girlfriend decided Red River, Aubrey dances, let's go. So it was just super last minute and it's not something I do a lot anymore because it's not the same. But I used to be so stressed out about it. I would be so stressed out about being good if I messed up dancing with a good dancer. It's partner dancing. Like, are you able to follow really, like all the things. And when you, obviously everyone's hooked up on drugs at EDC, however, when you go there, whether you're hyped up or not on anything, they don't care how you do. Like, nobody's looking at the way you dance. I'm sorry. They just want to see that you're moving. At that point, they're like, oh, you're feeling yourself. Good. They just love to move. And that's literally it for me. I just, like, I need to look at how many steps I walked yesterday. Because I was at 10K before we left for dinner. Anyways, 27 days. These videos are probably going to go up at the same time. Yesterday I kind of overdid it and filmed way too much, and so posting the video has been kind of horrendous. It's fine. Today I have some school couple assignments to do. I'm going to do the posing class. Gonna hit an arm workout. I'll record that for you guys because I recorded so much when I woke up. My phone died during my workout yesterday. I got literally almost everything in my workout except for one exercise, and it was cable kickbacks. So I will be better about the next time I do glutes. But today is arms, and so it won't be nearly as long. I'm going to do cardio too. I already ate breakfast. I took out the blueberries. Okay, I'm also going to say this. My coach at this point is a volunteer. Like, he is amazing. I hired him 6 years ago. And we became friends because I literally have used him for 7 years. We became friends. His wife posed me. Now I'm friends with her. Now I work with them. They own the gym that I work at. They own 3 of them. And they've come to my wedding. They were at my engagement party. He did my wedding prep for free, and now we're in a point. And I will say this, the way that I do my preps, especially working with him, last year, this past season, I have done my own workout programming. Unless there's something specific that he thinks that I need to do, because he is more educated than me, he does all my meal planning, my supplement, PED, supplementation, like what to take, when to take it. He looks at my check-ins. But I will say, being at work, we have so much going on. Like, our gym is just getting racked with like the worst case scenarios right now. And I'm not super like, I scratched my blush and I'm blushing with my finger. ADHD. Anyways, so everything's been crazy, and he hasn't really moved my meals around a whole lot. We are doing more. This year, what we introduced was the peptides, so like the retatrutide and the retatrutide and the AOD. And that was something we weren't planning to introduce. Like, this is something I just was like, like mid-prep, hey, what do we think? He was like, yeah, go for it, try it. Let's watch, let's tell me when you start so we can look at your photos. But to my check-ins on clockwork, I've been posting them. So about this time, we drop meals depending upon like how I look, because I never really drop weight. I don't drop weight. I struggle to drop weight, actually. So it ends up being this, like, oh, you get a cheat meal for about a couple weeks and then it's gone. And then I'm like bare minimum food for 2 weeks. And then if I like accelerate way too quickly, then we bump it back up. But we haven't dropped my food. This will be the 3rd week. So, in my head, I talked to my husband last night. I was like, I think I'm going to pull my peanut butter. Because I'm not struggling to lose fat anywhere in my body except my legs. And I've only been on the AOD and the Retta a week. But those 2 things are what are supposed to help me in those particular areas. And the M-Sculpt. The M-Sculpt is leaning them out, but it's not enough, if that makes sense. And I'm still cutting. Like, I will have major changes from now until next week. That's where I struggle the most, is like peanut butter. It's one of my last saving graces on the prep. Like, whenever he takes my peanut butter away, I normally get really upset. But my husband and I talked last night about how great this prep has been for both of us. He said the other day that he's like, I don't want to offend you, but we were sitting down and I realized you haven't complained. Like, you're just not unhappy, and I was worried. He's like, for like a split second, I'm like, is she doing everything she needs to do? Or were you taking it seriously? And I'm like, of course I'm taking it seriously. He's like, I know you were eating the meals. He just is like, you're normally exhausted. And I'm not this year. Hereditary may be the purpose, but also too, I am not running myself ragged like I did this past year. We planned a wedding during my prep. Well, was it during my prep? I was planning a wedding, yeah, during my prep. I was planning a wedding for a whole year. I was planning a wedding, a bachelorette party. Working 3 jobs. I think I was farther away than I remembered. From EDC, my eyelash glue is still on my eyelashes, so my eyelashes don't look as voluptuous. And I have really good natural eyelashes, so it always makes me sad when I do them. I'm just gonna give up while I'm ahead. I think this is my coach. Straight up, I'm definitely gonna be late to its closing class. It's my coach. Seven minutes. I'm going to die. To talk about how different I am in this prep is going to be huge. So for 9 years I've been competing, and when I was bikini, I went through all of the phases that you can imagine. The starving phase where they put you on chicken and rice or no rice at all, and chicken and asparagus for weeks on end. I ate under 1,000 calories a day. I did over an hour of cardio. I was 112 pounds. No curves. The struggle was rough. I did that for 5 years. Well, not 5 years. I was with that coach for 3, and then I met mine, and he was like, you should not be doing that much cardio. So I built up really bad habits. Bulimia, binge eating. I wasn't in the best relationship, which also contributed to that. And I had to learn throughout each and every prep ways to ways to build my self-control and not just have discipline for the time frame of the prep. And somebody asked me last night at dinner, like, they were like, why can't you just have self-control? Why are you taking steroids? I said, well, I'm not taking, well, I guess I'm taking PEDs, performance enhancings, but not necessarily steroids. And I do have self-control, but he's not wrong. Like, a lot of people find shortcuts and things that they should be able to do on their own. Something that has been really, really hard is the restricting part, and I've been working with my clients, so I think becoming a personal trainer not only helped me educate people better, but also helped me to educate myself and teach myself how to heal better, because I was so gracious to my clients. I was so gracious to them when they would go off diet. We would talk about things. We would kind of explore motivation. We would explore, what pushed them to reach a certain level, and also to the restriction aspect was like my main buzzword I found out is when you tell me or anybody that they cannot have something, it immediately just triggers this response of thinking about it all the time and when you can have it. And so in bodybuilding, when you do really strict preps, like you can't eat off diet at all, 1 bite, 1 drink, we immediately think we're suffering because we're unable to have certain things. In all reality, you should probably be withstand restricting sugar, you should probably be saying no to that much dessert and oils and fats. You should be cooking a majority of your meals at home. You should be portion controlling. People hate tracking. They hate weighing their food all the time. And I do think it's a little excessive for like just lifestyle. But to be able to learn how to portion your food and what your body actually needs, you do have to track at some point, in some way, shape, or form. Macros, the actual ounces of each thing on your plate, if it's weighing your meat, especially if you have to eat a specific amount of protein, you should probably get protein in. Like, you think you're getting enough protein in because you had a shake or you put chicken on your plate that day. That's not the case. Like, you probably need to double the size. And if you truly knew and tracked a day of eating, you would know. So something I learned is to not tell myself that I'm restricting. And this prep, that's the first thing that I did when I started, is that this is a super big show. I have a lot going on, and I want to take a break after this because I've competed at least once a year for 9 years, and we have a bunch of big stuff coming up, and I really want to focus on school. Even though I can do both, it's just a lot. And I wanted to look like this, like not exactly like this because it's not super maintainable. I wanted to maintain the body that I love on prep, which is close to like this current physique because it's definitely a drop in 4 weeks, but I want to be able to maintain it on off season. And there's been some really good off seasons where I had enough gap in between to truly level out and get my body to like a really good like lean stage where I felt super confident and comfortable. I've never not loved my body, but if I were to like look the way I looked when I started prep, I would have continued to find a good balance until I got my body to where I wanted it. And I've never just had enough time to do it and sit with it, if that makes sense. But I also would always tell people like, oh, I need a prep to like push myself to change, because prep is an extrinsic motivation for me. Spending money is an investment. So if I spend money, it will make me do it. I will have no choice. It was almost $400 to register to this show. And I was like, I could have all the money in the world, and dropping $400 on a show, you don't get any refunds. There's nothing you can do if you drop it. And so what am I gonna do? Go get on stage looking like complete booty hole? Like, I have to do the best that I can do. Why not? I put this money into it. I put this time into it. So prep has always been an extrinsic motivation for me, and I found out recently in my psychology courses that it's actually not a good thing to be extrinsically motivated. It can be helpful in situations, but when you rely on a reward system, then you essentially are shutting off your self-motivation, because you're behaviorally teaching yourself that you need a reward to obtain point A or B, whatever it is, X, which is the body. And for me, I was like, I want to be intrinsically motivated. I want to have the same discipline off a prep that I have on my prep, because I really, really struggle to be as strict as I am on prep off of prep. Okay, I am late, so I'm going to shut this off. I'll turn you back on when I get in there.
front. Forward turn to the right. Forward turn to the right. Forward turn to the right. And face front. Exit to your left. Very good. Okay. Check that out, Dave. Okay, until the face front. Ladies, face it up. Ladies, face the front. Face back. Face front. Face back. Face front. Okay, bro. Face back. And face front. And exit to your left. Okay, Aubrey routine. Forward turn on the right. Forward turn to the right. Forward turn to the right. And face front. Exit to your left.
Grab this pens for you. You have fun?
It's a normal day yesterday. I'm doing that next weekend.
This is Harley.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
These are client of mine.
Oh, nice. You guys train like girls?
Yeah, so she actually is natural. We haven't picked one yet. We're kind of getting our body where we need it to be before I put her on a 12-week. Sorry, babe. On a 12-week.
12-week
hardcore cut. Yeah. We're cutting right now. We're down 30 pounds.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. I don't want to starve her off the bat. She's natural from
And like,
You should. Every time. You know what? We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it.
there's like,
Go get a candy bar, you know? Yeah, out. But they have everything. Like, it was Bodybuilder gym before grade. Okay. Good. Nope. Good. Where you at? Okay, ready? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. 7. Push. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8.
That's what I call it. Because I want to adopt. Push. Good. That's tight. There we go. Good. So, I want to travel. I want to travel. I want to do all the things. Yeah. I still can't. Oh, gosh. Pause. Come up. Lift this. Flex this. Lift your whole body. Go down. Flex your glutes. Up. Good. Like that. You want your whole body lifted. Not just your chest. Good. Up. 2. Push. 3. There you go. Good. Yep. Right there. Good. 4. Push. There you go. 9. That's okay.
Okay. Is that what I was doing? Just bringing my whole
So it was right.
Okay.
But you're also, I think, losing a lot of your momentum when you do it that way. I want to show you from the side. Okay. So you're going down as low as you need to, but something you were doing a little bit different is you were coming here and doing this.
Oh.
So you were lifting more of your upper body
Than
than
actually my whole
actually
body.
this is when you, I don't want your butt up, but if you tuck your hips in and touch your glutes, yes.
Okay, I think
You're
it's when
lifting
I was
up, like,
putting my head up. That's what was.
keep your head, yep, right there. Full flop, there you go. Boom. And you're lifting more of your body weight. There we go. Much better. That's how we're gonna do this. Oh, I fixed it. Okay, we're going. Getting out of the car before I change my mind. And people are gonna listen to me talk to myself, so that's fine too. My mentor. Oh, that girl just hit her car. Even if it's shot her. I'm wearing really short shorts because I'm posing today. And hopefully this audio is not terrible. Here we go. Go. I hate that I have to sign in. Hi. And we're not walking. Okay, cool. I am on a mission to get out of here as fast as possible. I need meat, all the meat. Potatoes. And I do want lettuce. Ooh, they ran out of lettuce. Potatoes, lettuce. I see them. I'm just gonna drop. Sorry. I literally hit this lady's car. At some point, I just need to like turn my phone around. Should have brought. I definitely left my phone stand at the gym. Oh, I definitely. It's so funny. It wasn't that, it was this. My favorite thing is the kale salad with just the lettuce. And it is like a chopped salad package, but I just don't use any of the dressing and none of the cheese or anything, just the lettuce part. My husband needs turkey sausage.
I need ground turkey. He wanted me to get beef. We ordered chicken from a meal prep company. Thank you, sorry. Costco's great for pricing, but I hate the people here. I don't hate them, I just like them. And none of us are in a hurry, apparently, except for me. Not having a phone holder really does suck, and I left it at the gym, so I need to call the gym and ask them to take it out of the treadmill for me. Chicken sausage, 2 of them. He eats 2 a day. I'm really not the best at this, but we're fine. Okay. The next thing about Costco people is they leave their basket and then like run across the aisle, but yet their basket is like in the middle of the aisle. Why? Take your basket with you. Just like leave it. Okay. Whites, $13.99. This, and then I need a carton of eggs. Okay. $3. No cracks. If I do 5 dozen, I'm not. Eggs are gonna go bad. Okay. Beef, and then we're out of here because I got a turkey sausage, I got just some frozen beef, and then we go home, and that would be a 15-minute Costco trip. Oh my god, I see a line, and it is for a sample. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. I actually need food to buy for my fridge. Unlike you all, but oh my god. If I were allowed to film people, I would show you this absurdity, but we're not gonna talk about it. Okay. Yep, I am. And we're done. Freaking getting out of here. Diet Dr. Peppers. I just don't like the cans. I don't like the cans. I will go to Tom Thumb and get bottles. Bottles on bottles on bottles. I need to get out of this place. People are driving me nuts. Now I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, we got all of my meals. It's not a whole lot, but everything I need for the week. And my sweet, sweet husband is going to cook for me today. Oh, the line isn't that bad. But the sample lines are pretty bad. And we're back at it. Let me check my list on my watch just in case. If I miss something, I don't even know if I'll go back. I probably won't go back. here we go. Yeah. Thank you. I'm turning around. I'm okay. Thank you. Have a great day.
Open line. I
my
can help you out with your
God.
alcohol.
Because I took too long. Because I took way too. I have no box. I just realized that. Man. You're in a line to get in. You're in a line to get out. Which is so funny because you literally have to pay for a membership to get in. Oh. Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you doing today?
Good. Thank you. Have a great day. And my time frame is like 17 minutes, I think. I would say you also have to freaking park strategically so you can load your car up and get out of here. In my car. Pictures and they want to get into your car space. And they're staring at you. Normally I have a box for my food. But today, I think my patience level is low because people are really, really bothering me. And I just can't. Okay, it's time to get out of here. Oh my God. I'm sweating. People are staring at me, and I think now is the moment where I am learning that you have to not ever care what people think. Because I'm there. I look really rough. I was walking around with my phone camera. But I will say, if we all recorded ourselves, people would probably be much more inclined to act appropriately. Because when somebody knows they're being recorded, they tend to be better. And not so mean and have manners and all the things that they normally don't do. But if you're on recording and they think somebody's going to see it, or maybe the world's going to see it, who knows? They act better. Getting anxious. I think it's the clenbuterol. It tends to make me feel super jittery and just, like I'm running late for something. I also can't breathe because I still have my waist trainer on. But I was able to pose and do a training session. So Harley, I should have introduced her, but I did not because she does not have social media, and so I didn't know she wanted to be recorded. And then eventually we just got around to it, and we were talking. But she is a client of mine. She is a natural bodybuilding client. She's lost over 30 pounds already, and it makes me so excited. She reminds me a lot of myself when I started bodybuilding, which makes me so motivated as a coach. I hope, and if you learn anything from me in watching anything I do or say, your coaches also have to be motivated to want to coach you. And the way, yes, it's our job. Yes, we're going to do it anyways, but there's definitely a difference of good customer service, of somebody who truly just wants to give you the best possible service, believes in their product. And then you have the people that do it just because they have to, right? I obviously don't accept clients that are not motivated, which is awesome that I have the capability to do that. But number two, something that I wish I had more of is clients that wanted it bad enough. You get a lot of people that think they want it bad enough, but they haven't done enough self-reflection to understand what it's going to take to reach the goals that they've set for themselves. They come to you, they pay your They pay you, and that in their mind is enough to get them progress. It's like they're not ready to actually do the work. And then you have people who are. And I tend to dive more into the mental side of things when my clients get stuck. And we explore it. But there's only so much a coach can do for you till we also feel defeated. And sometimes it makes us second guess ourselves. I have to talk to my trainers a lot because, especially in a gym setting, we don't get the ideal. Go! Sorry, guys. We don't get the ideal client all the time. Not all of our clients are 100%. Just because I'm a bodybuilder doesn't mean I attract people like me. I get 50-50. I get 100%, and then I get people who are not ready to give me 100%. And that's okay. That is the world. That's with every product. I don't know how many people buy a book and never read it. That's kind of like a coach. You're going to pay for a coach. You're going to get all these tools, all of these things, and invest, but you only get a return when you put in the work. And she has given me so much motivation as a coach, and having her stick with me as long as she has continues to motivate her. But it also motivates me and reminds me why I love my job and why I want to help people. Because when I talk to her and I meet with her and we work out, and she opens up to me about her confidence levels increasing and how she hasn't been in the 130s in years, and how she never thought she would again, or how she looks back at who she was before she started working with me and how she can't believe that she's gotten there. I'm like, yes, like you see it. And if everybody would just give me the same effort, we would all be there. And she is completely natural. We're not doing anything additional. She doesn't even drink caffeine. She doesn't even do pre-workout. She is natural and self-driven. We have not chosen a show because I want her body to be at the best when we choose to start a hardcore 12-week cut. So she is truly intrinsically motivated to be a better version of herself, and I am here for it. So that is her, who worked out with me today. We talked about all the things that she needed help with. My mics did die, so halfway through we took off the mics and just finished out the workout. We did 40 minutes of cardio, 45. She had 45 because that's her regiment. Mine's 40, but I did an extra 5 minutes with her. And then we talked a little bit. And then I hopped back on with you guys. But if you take anything from this video today, on the coach's side of things, the better client you are, the better coach you are going to get. I give all of my clients 100%, but I promise you, the enthusiasm that comes, just like when things start to just like flow and work together from a coach, it makes us excited. So help us be motivated to help you. When I'm constantly fighting my clients, and I am the only one fighting their excuses, they're not even trying to fight their own excuses, it gets hard. It's like going to therapy and never healing. You get mad because you've invested in a therapist and you keep having bad relationships, but going to therapy just to complain is not going to heal you, and it's not going to bring you a healthy partner or a healthy relationship. Just like going to see your trainer once a week isn't going to get you the body you want. You have to do the work on the back end. Your therapist will provide you tools, as will a coach. And it is on you to do the work outside of your sessions in both aspects. And that is the best analogy I could provide for you guys, considering I want to be both. So here we are. I love these glasses. They're so cute and they're super in, but they are like wompy. That's what I get from getting them from Shein. Really, I look uneven. How do I need to be? I know I'm not wearing a mic, but did y'all hear that? My neck just cracked 1,000,000 times. Okay, guys, I'm showered. I'm comfy. I know I don't have my mics on, so please don't hate me. They're still charging. I'm back home. and I'm going over to my friend Anna's. I'm gonna clean this, I'm sorry. Better. I'm going over to my friend's because she lives in my apartment complex. I've posted this on Instagram before, but she lives here, and so I literally go over, and she bodybuilds. So we bodybuild together, and now we're in a prep together because she's doing nationals with me. And so it just makes, like, I literally almost cried. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna film, not film me crying. I was going to film my lunch, and I like kind of sat down, and I told you guys I was feeling anxious leaving Costco. My husband was like, why do you feel like, are you okay? And I just started sweating while I was eating. And I was like frustrated at the fact that I was sweating, and I felt so hot and aggravated, probably because I waited too long to eat. And now I'm down 4 pounds, and I need somebody who understands, and she's here, and we're gonna go see her, and it's gonna be fun. And I also sound sick right now, but like, Anna, is it open? I have it. Oh, nope. Are you clothed? Oh, you're clothed.
Hi. Hi. That's really cool.
Thank you. Say
Okay.
hello.
Hello. No, that's amazing.
It's delayed, but
Oh,
it
okay.
shows you what you look like.
Welcome.
Isn't that cool?
Hi. Welcome to my crib.
The humble abode. Vader, baby. I just flung that.
That's so fun.
Hi.
This is so cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazon.
How much?
$30.
Oh, easy peasy.
Oh, everybody. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, that's amazing. Sorry, welcome to my mess.
Oh, you're fine. I won't. We're signing off while Anna and I bitch about our days. Anna asked, have I ever been, what was it?
Has anybody ever spoken negatively about your boobs?
My boobs, my boob
'Cause I have
job.
them too. That's the only reason that came up.
Okay, so yes, when I got them done, men mostly, I don't know why they're so salty when they look. They're so salty.
For no reason.
I don't know what their problem is. It's like, how dare you look better?
It goes back to that point where I think that some men cannot handle that they're kind of attracted to something. So as a mechanism, defense mechanism.
Ooh, we love that.
They like are just meeting you and speaking negatively,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Crazy.
The biggest thing I got was their question would be like, why did you get boobs? You already have a butt. You're doing too much, was a lot of that.
Really?
Yeah. My response would always be, when I cared enough to reply, it was, what man is going to ever say no to a woman having both? But I also didn't do it for a man, so there's that.
Yeah. Okay.
I did it for me, straight up.
Heck yeah, because I don't know. I feel like if we have the opportunity to be the best versions of ourselves, why not?
Exactly.
Like, if there's one minor thing that you can tweak that will like give you like the ideal package, then do it. You know?
Yeah. And I promise you, my husband absolutely loves them.
I hope my husband likes my husband.
Oh, I promise you, men are not going to say no to boobs.
Yeah, it's just like fun.
That's literally our female part. I mean, besides our vagina, but like the other thing that makes us a woman is our curves.
Yes, because I get asked a lot if I had to get my boobs done to compete.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. That is huge. Did you do it for competition? Is that something that's required for stage? My favorite question.
It's like, absolutely not. It's kind of silly. Sometimes I feel like people need a segue to even talk about your boobs.
So they ask in that manner.
Yeah.
That's fair. I will say it is a genuine consensus that you need to have them to compete due to curves. And when I first started competing, the coach I had in the beginning said, I'm going to be honest with you. You might not make it very far unless you get a boob job.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I want to. You want to pay for them?
I mean, right? have there been any like Miss Olympia bikinis / Miss Olympia wellness that
Flat
didn't have-
chested?
Yeah, that didn't have a breast aug.
I honestly don't think Olympian, no.
I mean, at that point, you are literally making every single enhancement to be the best in the world. So-
You're already taking steroids at that level, so you might as well get boobs.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
That, and then, I mean, a lot of people would say I got my pro card flat chested, but pro card leads to, you know,
Program.
Olympia. Yeah, the
You-
pro card, I know a bunch of people got their pro card flat chested.
Oh yeah.
But
I
that's
mean,
like a big, like, oh, you don't need boobs. I got my pro card. But again, you're right. Olympia.
yeah.
Look at every single Olympian and tell me that she doesn't have her boobs done.
No.
Hmm.
I agree with that. Let's just
And that is our take. And an ob's take.
right. I can't even. I'm trying to be aesthetically.
I'm dead right now.
Nothing. There's nothing there.
Everybody, pause for the fit. Yes. And that nightlight came on, just like spotlight you, baby.
You
Yeah.
can't tell me nothing.
Can't tell her nothing.
You can't even tell me to take this watch off.
Don't you dare. Woo!
I like it.